everybody, it's Deb here with Creative Life. Thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to be doing this super cute little Tombstone Shaker Die by My Crafting World Designs. And y'all, this is so stinking cute. So you get 4 little bones, you get 2 little hands, and then you get the 2 tombstone dies, and then and then you get this little guy, and it says, what? No Wi-Fi? So I think that's super cute. So so for this die, I want to explain everything to you before we put this together. So when you put it together, this die right here that has the thicker little edging on it, that's what cuts out these pieces here. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and I don't remember how many I cut out. Let's see, I have 4. I think I cut out like 10 of these. Let's see, 4. Yeah, I think I cut out like 10 or 12 of these, and I'm putting them all together so I could put them in my shaker, so I could put my shaker together. I went ahead and I cut out this tombstone and with this together like this. Okay, so this and this together, okay, to create this piece right here. And then what I did is I went ahead and grabbed my glitter paper because I knew that this wasn't going to cut out because it's really thick glitter paper. I went ahead and kind of traced around it and then cut it out, okay. That is going to go on the back of here. And then I cut out another one of the tombstone, just the plain. And then that is going to go on the back of here like that. Okay. So you'll have a nice backing on that shaker. And then, so all of that's going to be glued down, right? Then once I get all of these pieces stuck together, we'll put this piece on here, okay, and we'll put all of our shakers inside. Then this little opening piece and this piece together will go like this, and then we will have our shaker. So that is what I plan on doing for that. So anyway, just wanted to share with you real quick everything that cuts out and what cuts out what. So yeah, so this piece right here cuts out the little border strips, and this piece cuts out this right here, so it cuts out the whole piece of the tombstone. Okay, so if you want the whole piece like this, that's what it's going to cut out. Now if you put these 2 together, okay, like I said before, you put these 2 together, it's going to cut out this piece, okay, and that's the piece with the words, okay, so that's what gives you the words, what? No Wi-Fi, okay. So I just wanted to explain that to you real quick. The other thing that I want to say real quick is I would like you all to know that Anna, who owns My Crafting World Designs, was in a terrible car accident, and she is okay. She is at home healing right now. She does have some broken bones and things, and she probably will need, you know, physical therapy and such, but she is fine and she is at home resting. If you order anything, I'm not sure who's taking care of the orders right now, but they may be just a bit delayed. So if you order, please try to be patient with her and her family, because they do all of, you know, getting everything together, shipping it out to everyone. So I just want you to know that right now she's laid up in bed. It happened over the weekend of the 9th and 10th. So again, if you can just be patient with your orders coming in, I would appreciate it, and she would appreciate it too. So that's what I just wanted to let you guys know. So again, head over to the shop, use my code discount Debbie10 to save yourself some money. So it's always nice to save. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with this super cute little tombstone. Okay, so to get started, I went ahead and layered all the little borders that I cut out from the tombstone, and I think I cut out around 12 or 13. I don't really remember. I know I cut enough to form a nice height for my shakers, so when I laid this down, it would be enough for height for the shakers to move around in. Next, I went ahead and grabbed the outside border, which is the green portion, and then I adhered that down to the acetate piece. And then I went ahead and just cleaned up a little bit of the glue on the outside there. Took the top piece and adhered that piece down on top of all of the layered pieces of tombstones that I put together. So now my acetate is all placed on top of that. And then I went ahead and added the backing, the glitter, the purple glitter backing, and the green backing to the main tombstone there. Next, I came in with my little shaker bits and placed them on top of the piece that has the acetate and everything. And I tried not to put a whole lot in like I usually do, so I was hoping that they wouldn't catch or anything, but they did a little bit. I think it's because some of them were layered on top of each other. Then I went ahead and glued on my backing, and it is done. So there's our little shaker piece. Next, we're going to go ahead and place this on top of a card. On my cardstock, I'm just inking it around the edges with black soot. And then I went ahead and glued that down to my base of my card. Now the base of my card, I believe it measures at 5, it's like 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I went ahead and also included that the Halloween border dies, which has the spiders and the spider web dies in it. And so I went ahead and included that on top of my card. And I absolutely love this. The border dies are awesome. If you don't have any border Halloween dies, this is one that you'll want to get because you can use it just for everything. I really like it. And I went ahead and cut out some of the bones, and I went ahead and placed those around the little shaker area. And then, of course, I cut out the little hands, and they are so stinking cute. So I went ahead and inked them a little bit to kind of make them look black. Or like a grayish kind of color on the fingertips. I don't think you could really see it very well, but I do something else with the fingers as well, so and I don't want to give that away right now, but we'll be doing that here in just a bit. So I just placed foam on the back of the fingers and then stuck them on top of the little tombstone. I also cut out some bones and I just stuck them on top of each other by those little bottles of images on the paper. I didn't want to cover any of those up because I really liked how they looked. They looked really spooky, so I liked them. I just left them alone. Here I'm using a Simple Stories chipboard piece from another collection that I have, and I believe that collection is, let me see here. It is the Simple Vintage October 31st. So I went ahead and used that, backed it up with some green glitter paper that I had in my stash. This is the spider border that I was telling you about. That's in the Halloween border die set, and it has the spiders on it. I went ahead and cut the spiders off and then stuck them on the web there, and then went ahead and stuck one, I believe, on top of the sentiment of the Happy Halloween. To accent the spider webs, I went ahead and used Stardust Stickles, and then to accent the spiders, I used the Ebony Black by Nouveau, and I just placed that on top of the spiders. Okay, you guys, so I finished up this cute little card using the shaker that we just made, and I think I love how it turned out. Oh my gosh, I put the hands right here, and then on the hands, I don't know if you could see, I put little black fingernails on each of the fingers, and then I put the bones right here. I went ahead and did the spiders here, and then up here along with the spider webs that I put some stickles on, and then I put a spider web here. Think it looks super, super cute. And again, so we used this cute little Halloween border die with the spiders and the spider webs. I think this little spider, or this Halloween border die is going to be something that you might want to have in your arsenal, you guys, because you can use it for everything. Cards, scrapbook layouts, tags, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I think that this is going to be a really, really good one to have because you have your spider webs and you've got your spiders that are all in the same area on the same die set. So so we used that, and then we're using this Tombstone Shaker die. Now, one thing that I really wanted to share with you real quick is a shaker card that you can use with the negative after cutting out your tombstones. So now, if you want to, you don't have to use what I'm doing. So I went ahead and cut out the what no Wi-Fi verbiage, but you don't have to. You could just go ahead and use a plain tombstone and put it on a back of paper. So let's see here if I have a scrap. Oh, here I do. So like if you wanted to, you could just put it on the back of your scrap paper. Here is the negative that I ran through my spider web embossing sheet. Okay, so you can see the spider webs very lightly on there. Okay, and I might go ahead and run some white. I don't know. I'll have to run maybe some white ink across it, and then you can go ahead and sit that on top of your tombstone. Like I said, you don't have to use the verbiage if you don't want to, but I thought since I already had cut this out, I thought I would go ahead and use it. Yeah, so I'm going to get that off of there on the back. So it's got some like little paper fibers on here that are clinging to the back of the acetate. so there we go. So now it's not messy anymore, but you could definitely sit that on top of your paper. So I think that looks really cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stick this down on here. Okay. And like I said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a card. And basically I made a small card, okay, to fit my little tombstone thing. Okay, and I don't know why it keeps getting those little paper fibers on there. Up, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to lay this down here in the middle, just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and place some double back tape around here, or the foam, I mean, and then I'm going to put my shaker pieces in there, and then it's going to look like that. So I think that's going to look super cute. So this is another way you can use your negatives to make a shaker card. Okay, I just thought, I was like, I don't want to throw these away. I mean, they make good shakers. So you definitely use it for a shaker card. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab me some white little, see if I can find some white ink or something, and I'm going to do my spider web. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and found some white ink. It's like a grayish kind of ink, and so I went ahead and used that and just kind of went over the spider web to kind of give it a little bit more definition, and then the tombstone as well, although you're not really going to be able to see it once I get the top on. You can't see the ink around the tombstone. But I did go ahead and start laying down my foam tape, and I just went around the arch, and I kind of used my foam tape. I just arched it, or like, went around the shape of the tombstone. So I did that twice. Next, I went ahead and just placed that on there to make sure everything fit upright. And then I placed some little sequins down on the tombstone and then placed my cover on top. And there we go. Super easy peasy, you guys. I really loved how this turned out. Then I went ahead and cut out some of the images from the graphic 45, stuck some bones on there with the little hands, and I think it looked so stinking cute. I really love how this little card turned out. Okay, so there is our little card, and I think it turned out super cute. And I already did the inside of this. I think my shakers got stuck in there, but hopefully with some time they'll, now they're starting to shake a little bit more. So, yeah. So anyway, but that is how you can use a negative for a shaker card. So I hope that these two cards were inspirational for you. I will leave the link down below for you to head on over to grab this super cute little die, and also the spider Halloween border die with the spider and web dies inside of that. I think these little cards turned out super cute for Halloween. Again, I hope you guys got some great inspiration from these two projects. Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to use my code Debbie10 when you head over to My Crafting World Designs. Also, say a prayer for Anna and for her to have a healthy recovery from her accident. We're all praying for you, Anna. So if you're watching this, we love you. Take care and get some rest. Anyway, thanks you guys. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Thanks again for joining me, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And don't forget to go over to My Crafting World Designs to visit Anna's store. Thank you all so much for joining me. Take care and have a great day.